So it's right around like 9:05 now on Wednesday, March 5th, 2025. I'm still lying on my bed, still trying to rest, and Irizarry, the Greenville Group's psychopath for hire, continues to use a directed energy device to electronically assault me while I'm lying on this bed. I'm not sure why this keeps happening. I mean, it's just obviously a harassment tactic, and the Greenville Group are complicit in this because they are not only housing Jasmine Irizarry, knowing that she is a dangerous psychopath, but they are somehow permitting her to use, or maybe even placing in her hands, a directed energy device to harass other tenants that she uses based on what she obviously can hear or see these other tenants doing in the privacy of their living space. I have a Bachelor of Science degree in Biological Sciences, pre-medical focus. So not only did I study biology extensively in undergrad, but also studied physics, chemistry, physical chemistry, organic chemistry, and basically all kinds of hard sciences. I also have a master's equivalency in tumor biology and angiogenesis from Harvard Medical School, where I performed scientific research at the master's level for over 14 years, between 1995 and 2000 and, wait a second, 2008. So yeah, that's 14 years. I have co-authored a number of scientific studies while at Harvard Medical School. My name is a co-author on these studies, and these studies are published with Harvard Medical School's name right on the title. So I know the difference between your body experiencing a biological phenomenon. It can be anything from heart palpitations to headaches to indigestion. I know the difference between that and your body's physical response to an external occurrence, such as the use of a directed energy device. There's a huge difference between your own body doing something on its own and an induced stimulus response from something that is happening in your environment. You know the difference between you having a fever and your heat being excessive, right? If you have any kind of intelligence and training in science as I do, you can tell the difference right away. You can also tell the difference between walking into a really cold room and being cold on your own. Huge difference. Sometimes people just feel chilled, right? There's no reason for them to feel chilled. Sometimes you can be in a room that's at room temperature, like 70, but you're freezing for some reason. That is very different than walking into a room that is cold, but your body is at its normal temperature. But a lot of people don't understand that. So this use of a directed energy device that keeps happening is externally occurring, independent of anything that my biology is doing on its own. I know the difference. And so once again, it's time to call the Greenville Group and tell them that their mentally disturbed psychopath, who obviously is in need of some type of psychiatric monitoring and isn't getting it, needs to stop using this directed energy device to electronically assault me when I do basically 3 activities in the privacy of my living space that get her all worked up and triggered and aggressive with her directed energy weapon that she herself has admitted in multiple written comments to using. When the person that you suspect is doing something admits in writing publicly that they're doing it, then you're certainly right on the money with your theories and your hypotheses. I have been on the money about Irizarry for 10 years now. I have been so on the money that every time I call the Greenville Group and threaten to take Irizarry to court, her activities suddenly stop. Temporarily, but they stop. Because the Greenville Group are using her as some type of weapon themselves. They are criminal slumlords. They have connections to, I don't know what kind of activist groups, but they are not normal landlords. They are activist landlords. They are not even from the United States. They come from a country where there's a lot of war and crime going on and corruption. And then they bring that corruption over here. Just look at the Greenville Group's track record in housing court. They themselves have been hauled into housing court by the city of Boston at least